Ian, sing me a song to show me how you're feeling.
The boys are back in town. The boys are
God,
back in town.
I had that coming.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions for another review of another Oxford United game. Today, the Yellows were at home to Rochdale. So, as you can see, Thomas is with me, and we'll get to whatever he's going to talk about. I don't even know why he's here. But before we do anything about this, before we talk about the actual match, let's jump into team news. So there were two changes from Oxford's latest defeat at Fleetwood Town. Marcus McGuane came back into the side, as did Dan Adjie. Very nice to see Dan Adjie back into the side. Liam Kelly, he can do one out of the squad as far as I'm concerned. And Shopidpo was on the bench. Shopidpo's actually played all right in the last couple of games. But he finds himself on the bench, which I'm not. I would rather see Adjie start in this game. But they are coming up against a Rochdale side who are 14th in the league, and a lot of people might think this is going to be an easy game. But Rochdale have had 2 wins and 2 draws out of their last 4 games, including a 2-2 draw with Sunderland. So that shows you that they are going to be no pushovers. Lund has 4 goals. Newby has 3 goals. And as I say, it's going to be, it's going to be a tricky game. And basically because nothing is easy for us at the moment, hoping and praying that Oxford can get a win.
So how did they get on, Ian?
Well, it's glad that you should ask, Thomas. So for once, Oxford United did get a victory. It seems a long time ago since we did get the last win, but it is our 3rd win of the season. Returning home is a favourable thing for Oxford at the moment. And it ended up Oxford United 3, Rochdale 1.
Does that mean you got a perfect score on that then? Did you possibly just win League One predictions with that right there?
I don't know. We haven't checked the numbers, and to be honest, I don't care if I won or not because I got an Oxford 3-point score, and that is like double gravy on top of a really pleasing result. And let me just say, it wasn't easy. As I said, this game was a battle, and for large periods, Rochdale were just as good as Oxford, I thought. If anything, they shaded it for large periods of the game as well. And Oxford rode their luck at times, but scored some good goals. Actually got some goals from set pieces, which we'll get to. And it was a tight game. And for once, Oxford were the more clinical side and ran out 3-1 winners.
So Oxford took the lead. Good goal against the run of play, with the run of play. What was happening?
Yeah, as I said, it was a tight first half, and both sides had spells in possession where they were pushing the other team back. And I was really surprised by how well Rochdale moved the ball around. And I thought they actually moved it around better than some of the sides we've seen recently. Like certainly better than Charlton, better than Fleetwood, than what we've seen. Impressive how well they played football. But it was Oxford who took the lead. They didn't clear a set piece. The ball came back in. Now, it's one of those ones where 8 out of 10 times the goalie gets given a foul on him just because the goalies are so well protected. I don't think Taylor did anything wrong. He was just standing there, and the goalie's kind of gone over him, dropped the ball, and Elliott Moore's just managed to prod it in. Now, from an Oxford point of view, brilliant. From a Rochdale point of view, you're going to be going, that is a foul on the goalie. Why the hell is that not given?
Are you sure Jamie Mackey didn't run on the pitch and just quickly punch the goalkeeper in the stomach or anything?
There definitely has been I definitely think Jamie Mackey has spent a lot of time teaching Matty Taylor the subtle art, shall we call it, of football, of how to get away from. Because he looks a lot more of a niggly little fucker this year than he has been. Look, as I say, Rochdale will feel hard done by, but my God, did we need a little bit of luck in a game, and we got it 1-0 up. But as you're going to ask a question in a minute, we couldn't fucking hold on to it.
Yeah, so it felt like relatively quickly the lead was lost.
Yeah, well, it was they did their best to lose it even more quickly than they did. Literally almost straight from the kickoff, Oxford conspired to give Rochdale a really good chance, as they just managed to smuggle it away. But Rochdale got a penalty. I think it was 42nd minute. Again, I think this one was really harsh. And if they were unlucky for the first goal, they were certainly lucky for the penalty, because it's gone against Sam Long for handball. His elbow's here.
Oh.
And it's just hit him. Huge protest by the Rochdale player. Referees, obviously, in his opinions, given. I thought the referee had a good game today, but he gave that one. And Lund smashed it in the bottom corner, sent Eastwood the wrong way. And 1-1.
Sounds stonewall to me. So they drew the match 1-1. Ian's furious about the result. No, they won, and they took the lead, and then they took the lead times 0.5.
Yeah, nervy moments. I mean, second half, Rochdale came out really quick and pressed Oxford, and really looked like they were going for that, trying to get that second goal, because they knew if Oxford went down in the game again, they're probably going to lose.
Yeah,
and Oxford had to weather the storm and battle hard, and they did. And I'll get to how well individual players did in a bit, but it was Oxford who got the second goal, and it was Shopidpo who came off the bench and scored with his first touch, pretty much like he did against MK Dons. A really good cross by Marcus McGuane, pretty much the first good thing he's done in an Oxford shirt. But he's picked out Shopidpo, cross along the floor, went to the back post, and he's just run onto it. First time shot, curled it into the bottom corner. Lovely finish from a guy that's young and barely scored. I think his goal against MK Dons was his first goal in football, and this is his second. Very composed finishes for the young man, and he's just the sort of guy, he's just got no fear. He'll get the ball anywhere on the pitch and just start Cruyff turning, running at people, nutmegging people. He's a really exciting player to watch.
Where's he on loan from?
He's on QPR.
And then then you scored again to put the game to bed.
Not only did we score, Thomas, we scored from a corner. This is hen's teeth scoring from a corner for Oxford United. But Anthony Ford's delivery from corners were pretty good, I thought, all game. And finally, an Oxford player got on the end of one. It was Elliott Moore getting a brace. Second goal for the big centre back. Bullet header. Didn't need to get off the ground. That's how well marked he was. And it was one of those ones he just met it perfectly, ran onto it, and just powered it in.
Nice.
Sort of goal. It's the sort of goal we rarely score, and the sort of goal we need, because we just don't get those scruffy goals very often. It was nice to put this one to bed at 3-1 and not be nervous going in 2-1 into the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Ian, where does that put you in the table?
I don't know. I haven't looked. We were rock bottom going into the game, Tom. So
you are 21st. You are below a dear friends team. Swindon sit above you on goal difference.
Yeah. Well, I knew we wouldn't move up very high, but as all Oxford fans will say, we just needed a win. We needed a win in this game. I think you'll know that. I mean, I'll actually say I'll say one thing. This game, just before Shopidpo scored, this game swung on Rochdale missing a freaking tap-in. Shot came in from the edge of the area. It went through bodies. Eastwood saved it, but he spilt it right out to a guy, to Beasley, who was 4 yards out.
Yeah.
And he side-footed it wide. He's middle of the goal, Tom. He is middle of the goal.
They're due this, though. They're due this, right? Because literally, even in the last game they played, it was Taylor who was doing those misses, and then
I know what you mean. Not necessarily in the last game, but I know what you mean. And and then obviously Oxford went down the other end, scored that really good goal, and it just felt like that kicked a bit of stuffing out of Rochdale, and they were the ones who were a bit trying too hard from then on and making mistakes, and Oxford kind of were able to pick them off a bit better from that point onwards.
It's a fantastic game, Ian. You've won. Do you have any closing thoughts on this? Because there's nothing. I can't even make fun of you today.
No, you can't make fun of me today. No, I do have closing thoughts, because I mean it's it was a really tight game, and it looks like we won it quite comfortably, but we really didn't. And again, credit to Rochdale for being a much better footballing side than I thought they were going to do. And it's no surprise. I would be if they play cliche. I know if they play like that all the way through the season, I'll be surprised if they're anywhere near the drop zone. It's nice to be on the other side of that for once, to be able to say that about a team rather than someone saying that about Oxford. I actually thought Oxford defended brilliantly today. I thought Elliott Moore was immense. I know he got 2 goals, but I thought the amount of times he got his head on crosses, he got in the way of crosses. I thought it was Sean Clare's best performance in an Oxford shirt. And please, Oxford fans, get off this guy's back, for fuck's sake. He's not the scapegoat for every single thing that goes wrong with our club. Get off his back. Let him play his football. He's improving. You don't have to wish that he gets injured if he goes down with a slight injury, people on Twitter. You don't have to be quite that mean about it. Alex Goran, absolutely superb. Marshalled that defence. The amount of blocks he got in and tackles he won was excellent, and it was a real battling performance from Oxford United, and they really worked for that today. Good to see.
I
I
like it more when I'm not the only person shouting at what people have said on Twitter about football.
It drives me nuts. So just like it's almost like, and I go, every side does it because Man United do it with Pogba, but it's like every side seems to pick a player, and that player's like it's like his fault for everything going on.
Everything wrong with this team is this one man.
Oh, well, I could play right back instead of him. No, you couldn't. You really couldn't. It's like, I think I said, at least I'd try. Yeah, I would try. I'd be shit, but I'd try.
Like, physically, I could go on the pitch, but I would not be very good.
Oh, yeah, it's true. But, great win. Really, really important win. And cup games coming up now for the Yellows. I really could not give a shit about the cup games, I have to say, be honest. I just want those players to be rested, wrapped up in cotton wool. This game against Peterborough doesn't matter. Get the fringe players in. Rest Taylor, rest Henry, rest Moore, rest whoever you can rest.
Rest Aggie or let Aggie play?
Oh, let Aggie play. He needs to run out. He's like a greyhound. You need to keep his legs moving. Anyway, Tom, do you have anything else to add before I wrap this little thing up with a bow?
No, can I wrap it up?
Oh, you can do, but I have a little groove, you see, and you're going to ruin it. But if you want to, I'll see how well you do.
Groove away. Groove away, Alan.
And that will just about do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button because it helps us out so much on this channel. Do not shake your head. It might discourage the likes, Thomas. Also, if you like the content on the channel, hit the subscribe button and also hit the notify bell so you don't miss out on future videos. I will be back. I might do a review for the game against Peterborough. I might do, I might not. I'm conflicted. I'm not sure. There's a lot of games that I've paid £10 for that I really wish I hadn't lately, and so I might give that one a miss. I don't know. But I will certainly be back for the next league game, Oxford do. And again, I'm so good at this, I can't even remember who that is against. Enjoy it, Oxford fans. Drink long into the night. Long live Donald Trump and all that stuff. And I'll see you soon.
It's a downvote right there.